Hi, hello, welcome to a channel in which we discuss all things anti-MLM. So if you've been in the anti-MLM community for like 30 seconds, you've heard of Beachbody. Now, I've never done a deep dive into Beachbody myself, mostly because a lot of other community members and YouTubers have covered it in depth. And maybe someday I'll get into it, but for now, if you want good information on Beachbody, Kylie Dennison, aka Kiki Chanel, she has a lot of great stuff on Beachbody. The Recovering Humbot has a bunch of great stuff on Beachbody. I have nothing more to really add to the conversation, except for what we're talking about today. But yeah, Beachbody is its own separate dumbfuckery. Now, the reason I'm only now talking about this is because I've recently decided to follow a bunch of, I don't want to say new, just ones that I've newly discovered, anti-MLM Instagram pages. And I have followed so many of them in the past few weeks, and I'm sorry, but I don't remember which page posted about this topic. Just know it was one of the many anti-MLM Instagrams I follow, but regardless of where I got this information from, I think it's important to talk about. It's no secret that working out is good for you, nutrition, consciousness is good for you, and with it being almost the end of the year, everyone's about to start bringing on their New Year's resolutions and spending money on things that they may or may not actually keep up with. And while I highly encourage health and wellness as a New Year's resolution, it's a really great resolution to give yourself, but you need to be aware of what you're getting into. And obviously I don't need to go off and talk about all the fad diets out there and which energy drink should you drink, which protein powder is better than the other. There's so many. Which exercise routine is best for me? It's important to be aware. And what we're talking about today is a company that is one of the world's biggest MLMs in disguise. And it's called OpenFit. The video workout on-demand business is a big one for obvious reasons. Most of us lazy asses don't want to get out of our house and go to a gym, because I sure as hell don't. Not only am I a hermit, but I also have a toddler, and it's just a lot. And I know gyms have daycares and stuff. It's just a lot. That's why I don't want to do it, plus I'm also a little bit lazy. Welcome to America. If that's your cup of tea, if going to a gym every single day is your cup of tea, more power to you, because that's something I can't do. But there's a reason why gym memberships are on the rise in January of every single year. It's because it's hard to find the motivation to keep up with it. So Beachbody, as we know, capitalizes on that, and they offer workouts on demand in the comfort of your own home. Really, the biggest problem that most of us see with Beachbody is the MLM business structure. It makes us unwilling to support it, even though it's been the home to some of the most popular workouts in the world, like P90X, etc. P90X has been sold in a bazillion places, but you can stream it on Beachbody. So it's there are a lot of great things that Beachbody can provide, but I know I don't only speak for myself when I say the biggest reason that I would never support it is because of the pyramid structure. And people are going to be mad at me for saying that, but I know the difference between an MLM and a pyramid scheme. I'm just saying pyramid scheme because it pisses the Huns off and it's funny. Before I get further into this, I just want to say that if getting fit is your New Year's resolution, there are a ton of free workouts out there. For example, on YouTube, when I do my yoga and stuff, I follow a channel called Kriska Yoga, and she's just one of many, but she posts multiple times a week, and it's new routines and everything, and she stretches out my nice childbearing hips, and she makes me feel good, and I like her voice and everything. But she, like I said, there's a bazillion channels out there, and it's not just yoga. It's literally any workout, any kind of equipment, no matter what you want to do, you can find it on YouTube. There's channels dedicated to it, and a lot of them are easily categorized, where you can say, I want to do workouts with weights or whatever. I'm obviously not big on this community here, but you get the picture. There's a lot of free stuff on YouTube. And then as far as diet and nutrition goes, your general physician, general practitioner, family doctor, whatever, they can recommend a diet for you, and then there's a million resources online for free regarding whatever your doctor tells you should be eating. As much as I can get behind the idea of streaming workouts on demand kind of thing, there's really no need to pay into things like Beachbody and OpenFit. I mean, yeah, maybe it's a convenience thing because it's all in one place, but really there's no need for it. So I just want to say that there's plenty of alternatives that aren't affiliated with these two companies or MLMs in general. But anyway, so you're anti-MLM, but you like the idea of Beachbody. So while you're searching for alternatives to Beachbody, you stumble across OpenFit, an MLM-free video on-demand service where prices are almost identical to Beachbody, and you're not being told to starve yourself of food and chug Shakeology instead for the rest of your life. OpenFit does have a pre-workout drink. It's $40 for 40 workouts. Gives you that little extra while Shakeology, on the other hand, runs you $130 a month. And that all seems great. You're not supporting an MLM in the process, right? Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but OpenFit is Beachbody. Beachbody is OpenFit. With the rise in anti-MLM camaraderie in this community, Beachbody would be silly not to have a backup plan. This is exactly that. And Beachbody is over here trying to be sneaky about it. But very simple internet sleuthing has revealed the truth behind OpenFit. So if you go to OpenFit's LinkedIn page, you'll find their address, 30699 Russell Ranch Road, Westlake Village, California, United States. Bringing this up on Google Maps reveals a simple office building in a rather affluent part of town outside of the shitstorm that is LA and is closer to Malibu. But if you drive down Russell Road a little bit, you can see a sign that displays all of the businesses that run from these offices. No sign of OpenFit here, but oh, look, Beachbody. Strange. Well, could that be a coincidence? Unfortunately, there's no coincidence here. Let's check the history of the OpenFit LLC trademark. If you scroll down to see who the original applicant was for trademarking the company, it's right there in black and white. Beachbody. The original filing date was in 2018, but the company didn't actually launch its services until November of this year, according to a press release I found. But people have been talking about it on Reddit since April, so I'm wondering, and maybe I just didn't do enough research, or I just didn't really care because it doesn't really matter, but I think maybe November might have been when they launched like their live workouts where like you can be on camera and like a group of people and the coach can be like, great job, so-and-so, you're doing great. There's, you know, whatever, those kind of things. That might have been what launched in November, but I can't really tell, honestly. Maybe it was their, like, customized nutrition plans and stuff that launched. I don't know. It hardly seems relevant anyway. It's all still very new, and while I admit that the concept is something I could get behind in theory, I have a few thoughts. First of all, from what I understand, Beachbody coaches are pretty pissed. Back in the days before streaming was a thing, they could still shill out DVDs of P90X and, you know, make a profit without selling their overpriced shakes. That obviously isn't how it is anymore. And now Shakeology is the only, Anyway, Shakeology is pretty much the only like real way you can make money with Beachbody anymore, if you make any money at all. They're practically supplement salesmen now at this point. So then Beachbody goes and makes an affiliate company who literally offers the same shit, but there's no pushy salesman involved. Basically, the only legs the Huns have to stand on is that the Beachbody library is a lot bigger than OpenFit, since OpenFit is still fairly new. That will probably change in the future, I'm sure. Beachbody coaches will still try to sell Shakeology like it's our answer to life's biggest questions, which it's not, but that's its own different video. So yeah, the Huns are scrambling. Beachbody is literally the one who did this to them. They created their own competition. It's like the Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC. I just watched that documentary the other day, that Lou, whatever the fuck his name is. You should watch that. It's like the Boy Band Con or something like that. It's on YouTube, it's free. But yeah, like the guy who created Backstreet Boys also created NSYNC and then was like pitting them against each other. This is that, except with MLMs. But yeah, I mean, for its own reasons, that's kind of messed up. And OpenFit's website also makes no mention of being affiliated with Beachbody at all. But why is this even significant? Like, why should anyone care? Well, until Beachbody crumbles the way we all know it will eventually, your support of OpenFit would still, in a sense, be supporting Beachbody. If your reason for wanting to join OpenFit is to not support an MLM, then it's definitely not the right company for you. OpenFit is still Beachbody, Beachbody is still OpenFit, period, point blank. And like I said, I can get behind it in theory, but not until I know that the pyramid structure is not involved at all anymore. Once Beachbody / OpenFit eliminates all MLM business structures and no one is profiting off of the losses of others, I cannot get behind this company. Because really what it sounds like to me is an exit plan. With the current climate surrounding MLMs, it wouldn't surprise me if Beachbody is on its way out. They could just pull an Advocare and change the entire business structure but still keep the same products and services. But in my opinion, the Beachbody name has been irreparably tarnished. It's in their best interest not to use the company name Beachbody anymore once it dies off. But yeah, since OpenFit's website doesn't mention that they're affiliated with Beachbody, it further solidifies my stance of like, yeah, Beachbody is obviously trying to distance themselves so they can jump ship when it sinks. And also that's kind of sketchy. It's like they have skeletons in their closet, you know? Anyway, with the company still being quite new, that's all I have for now. It'll be interesting to see what comes of all of this. And is it gonna be the downfall of Beachbody? Is there gonna be an upswing of anti-MLMers involved in this? It's hard to say. I just wanted to make sure that anyone who is considering finding some kind of workout / nutrition plan to meet their fitness goals knew what OpenFit was all about. And as an anti-MLMer, I don't think you should join OpenFit. Not yet anyway. Again, there's lots of great YouTube channels with workouts of all different kinds. There's diet and nutrition plans that you can get from your family doctors, a bazillion free resources online regarding those diet plans. Don't feel obligated to pay into something like OpenFit because there are other options out there that don't have ties to an MLM. And who knows, you know, maybe one day Beachbody, well, I say maybe one day, definitely one day Beachbody will crumble and then maybe OpenFit will be the respectable company that it should be. And then in that case, you know, by all means, it seems like a nice, convenient way to get healthy. But yeah, I thought that this was very important to talk about with the New Year's resolutions coming up. So thank you, Pippi, my special guest, for joining me on this episode of I Hate Hun Bots. She likes it when I spank her like this. Always comes back for more. Every time Pippi's in my videos, people are commenting like, why don't you pet your cat? But no, I'm actually allergic to Pippi. I have 3 cats and Pippi's the only one who gives me hives, so I don't know. I have to like avoid petting her a lot and it sucks. My Don't Call Me Hun merch is up for like 1 more week. You can get it at links down below, and after that it's gone forever, so make sure you're getting your hands on it before it's gone forever. It supports the channel, supports me, so I appreciate it. And yeah, I guess this is the last video before Christmas, so you all have a Merry Christmas. If I don't see you before New Year, I think I should. I'll probably have a video next week. It's just hard to say with all the holidays and stuff. But if I don't see you, have a happy, safe New Year. Enjoy your time with your families and your cats. Her face is in my armpit. Keep making waves, babes. I'll smell you later. Bye.